Here's a 600-word YouTube script about the 2026 Dodge Viper written in a natural voiceover style, without headings or braces. The Dodge Viper has always been a legend in American performance culture. From its raw debut in the early 1990s to its evolution across 5 generations, the car has represented something almost extinct in the modern automotive world: unfiltered, brutal, and unapologetically loud. Now, in 2026, the Viper returns, and it's not just a comeback story, it's a redefinition of what the Viper stands for. This is not just a throwback for nostalgic muscle car fans, it's a forward-looking machine built for an entirely new era of performance. The first thing to understand about the 2026 Viper is that Dodge has balanced tradition with innovation. At its core, the car still embodies the spirit of the Viper: long hood, wide stance, rear-wheel drive, and a driver-focused cockpit. But under the surface, it's far more advanced than anything the nameplate has ever worn before. Dodge has moved away from the iconic naturally aspirated V10, a decision that upset some purists at first. Instead, the new Viper features a twin-turbocharged V8 powerplant, derived from Stellantis' most advanced engine platform. It produces north of 800 horsepower, depending on the trim, and pairs with a lightweight chassis that's been engineered with extensive use of carbon fiber and aluminum. The result is a car that isn't just powerful in a straight line but one that can dance with European exotics on the tightest of tracks. Performance numbers tell part of the story. 0 to 60 happens in the mid-2-second range. The quarter mile is done in under 10. Top speed, depending on configuration, reaches well beyond 215 miles per hour. But raw numbers aren't the whole point. Dodge wanted this car to feel like a Viper should: alive, dangerous, but controllable if you respect it. That's why they've tuned the suspension to give feedback rather than numbness, and the steering is hydraulically assisted, not just electronically filtered. It's old-school passion meeting modern capability. Step inside and you'll notice the cockpit has matured. Gone are the days when the Viper interior was just plastic panels and a few gauges thrown together. The 2026 model offers Alcantara, leather, and real carbon fiber, but without slipping into the overly luxurious territory of a European Grand Tourer. This car is still about driving first and everything else second. A large central display runs Dodge's latest infotainment system, but it's angled toward the driver and simplified for track use. Most importantly, Dodge has preserved the feeling that when you sit inside, you're stepping into a machine that demands respect. Of course, the world of performance cars in 2026 is different. Electric hypercars dominate the headlines with instant torque and silent acceleration. Dodge didn't ignore this. Alongside the gas-powered Viper, there's a hybridized version that uses an electric motor on the front axle, effectively giving the Viper all-wheel drive when needed. This version pushes total output close to 1,000 horsepower while still maintaining the snarling V8 soundtrack enthusiasts crave. Dodge has made it clear, they aren't building an electric appliance, they're building a Viper that can survive and thrive in the electrified era. Design-wise, the 2026 Viper is unmistakably a Viper, yet it looks sharper and more aggressive than ever. The hood stretches long and low, with functional vents channeling air to both cool the engine and generate downforce. The sides are sculpted with deep curves, giving it that muscular snake-like presence.